Hey everyone, today I wanted to explain a little bit about my trying to find the word. I'm not going to use that word. Fees. So every day I use something called compression stockings. Short. Compression stockings. So there are many different lengths and you have different sizes of strength. So for me, I use compression pantyhose. So they start at my toes, completely cover, and go all the way up to my belly button. Then I use a binder over top of that. So the strength number I use is not the first, second, third, but the fourth level of strength. So they're not easy to pull up every day. Nor would I say that they're fun, especially when I live in Texas, where right now it's in the 90s and over 100 in the middle of the day. But sometimes you can have some fun with it. Today I have some compression socks that are purple. But for my example, I'm going to show my black. So you have to be really careful with these. They're not always cheap, but you can find them for cheaper. I prefer to use Juzo Soft. For one thing, they are a more comfortable material, but also they're a little less itchy. They also don't unravel as fast either. But anyway, so the reason why I use these every day, all day long, is because I have an issue called POTS for short. Postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. So with that, which it really comes from another issue I have called dysautonomia, which is when your autonomic nervous system doesn't function properly. So typically what happens with that is that your nervous system either overworks or underworks in some way. But today I'm going to focus on POTS. So with that, what it means is that my body doesn't know how to adjust to changing positions. So as I sit up or sit or stand, normal bodies are supposed to, your muscles and your veins and your arteries, they're supposed to contract to help kind of, they're supposed to contract to push the blood from your toes in the bottom, contract and squeeze so that all of your blood goes back upward. But my muscles and my veins and my arteries, they don't contract. So all of my blood falls and it pools in my feet. So they end up becoming red and purple, full of blood. But the reason why this is such a big problem is because when your blood can't get back up to your heart and your brain, you start to get a little bit lightheaded. So I've passed out many, many times before. But so for me, I end up with tachycardia, fast heartbeat, and high blood pressure. So using the compression socks helps to naturally push this blood back up to the heart and the brain, which is really, really helpful, because while I do have 2 heart medications that also assist, it's nice to not have to be on a crazy amount of medications as well, because medications can be dangerous for your body as well. So when we can do a more natural way of adjusting to our body's differences and variations, it's very nice. But it's really, really interesting too, because it's not the same for everyone. A lot of people who have POTS, their blood pressure might stay the same, stable, or their blood pressure, it might crash and go down. It just depends. But they do this really, I'm going to use the word fun test for diagnosing this issue, where they lay you on this table and then they strap you down for safety and slowly elevate this table up. And you are strapped in for safety so that if you pass out, you won't fall over. But they do that for a little bit, and you are still connected to all of these different vitals machines, and so they keep a lookout for everything that's happening. And they've done these types of tests so many times now that they know what they're looking for with it. So I've had POTS for